You ever wanted to lift your truck but have no idea what actually fits on a vehicle once it's lifted? That's what we're going to explain today to you guys. Every single lift kit, well, a lot of different lift kits and what tires and wheels can fit on it. Let's get right into it. At Krietz Customs, luckily in this situation, we make it easy. On our website, we have pre-built packages already tested to fit. No rubbing, no question. And you can just go on there and click what package you want. We make it really easy, and it actually shows you the price of what it typically costs to do a package like that. Obviously, different wheels, different tires, different lift companies, they're gonna cost different, but just roughly the amount of how much it's gonna cost. We try to make it as easy as possible for you. All right, so level kit. That's the entry-level kit into the lift world. It just raises up the front of the vehicle to match what is already higher from factory on every single truck that comes out of the factory. I get so many questions as to why do people do that? Why do they do it at the factory? Why do they not make them just level? Because when you're towing something, which is what trucks are meant for, that lowers the back and then levels out the vehicle. When you have nothing on it, the front typically sits a little bit lower because of that engine dip, but also due to the fact that when you're towing, it'll just level itself out because you got a bunch of weight on the back. 75–80% of people that own trucks are never gonna tow with it. You might be in that 20% that will, and if you are in that 20% that will, know that when you do have a leveling kit on your truck, or when you have any lift kit that levels out the vehicle, when you tow, that front end will sit a tad bit higher. Level kits. There's no crazy alignment really ever needed on them. We strongly recommend doing alignment whenever you touch suspension. It's not changing a ton of components. Usually it's only your struts. On the 2500s, 3500s, it's gonna be like struts, upper control arms, maybe some U-bolt components. But other than that, it is typically just your struts on 1500. So what can you fit on that? On a 1500, in most cases, you can fit up to a 33, 1250, 22 tire, whatever your factory vehicle comes with. On that, we typically do 20x9s. The 20x9s are gonna keep that flush with your fender well. From factory, you typically have like a plus 20 to plus 45 offset, typically where you're sitting factory. Plus 0 offset or plus 18 are gonna get that wheel more so towards that flush line of the fender, which looks really good, and then it allows your tire to sit out like talking that much. Nothing too crazy. It's the style that I have on my truck. I actually kept the stock wheels, but I put spacers in it. That's another option you're able to go with, is just keeping those stock wheels and doing spacers, and that will also do that exact same thing where it makes that offset. It will push you out more. On GMCs, however, are gonna be looking to do and honestly it depends on the GMC, trail bosses are different. You're gonna make it more of a metric size, so it's gonna be 295, 285, 305. I think a lot of times we do the size 290 to 555, 20, and that's a little bit less than a 33, but it is also less wide. And the reason to that being is just because those Chevy and GMCs, as you can see on this, comparatively to the Fords and Rams, have a much more square fender well. And they used to have it a lot worse, but it was very good looking, in my opinion. The square body literally had square fenders as well as a square front, which is why it was called a square body. But the fenders just happen to be very square on those as well. I think 2018, they had a split year where they changed the body style into being more rounded off, but it's still more square than most companies. And so you are having to go with less of a size on that tire. 3.5 to 4-inch lift kits, mid-height lift kits. If you want a vehicle to ride very, very, very well, while also actually looking lifted, that's gonna be where you wanna be, is that 3 to 4-inch lift kit range. Now, a point that I wanna put out on most vehicles and with most lift kits, 4 inches is where your labor rate is gonna shoot up. Because on 4-inch lift kits, that's when you cut your cross members. When you cut your cross members, it takes a lot of time cutting those and then welding the new set on. That is what happens when you do 4-inch lift kits. And I have seen some Icons where it's a 3.5. I think it's an Icon kit, also does that. But in most cases, it's your 4-inch lift kit. Once you go past 4 inches is when you are going to have to cut your cross members. Once you cut your cross members, you can't go back down. So you can't go back down to a 3-inch kit or a level kit. Once you surpass 4 inches and you cut those cross members, you gotta stay there. And so keep that in mind when doing work on your truck. 3.5-inch lift kit, that is where you are doing 20x10s. You can fit anywhere from a 33 to a 35. With a 20x10, that 35 is gonna require a decent amount of trimming on most trucks. If it were me, I would recommend sticking around that 34, whatever metric size you wanna do. 305, 60, 20, that would be the size you're looking for. That's a 34.4 on a 12-inch wide wheel. That would be something perfect for a 20 by 10. A lot of times we end up just throwing 33s on them, and they look very good with the wider tire. Just keep that in mind. You can fit a 35 in some instances on Rams. I know it's a lot easier because Rams have a ton of room in their wheel well. If you want to play it safe, go to a 33, go to a skinnier tire, fit a 34. That helps out a lot. That would be your ideal situation if you wanted the height. If you want the width, 33 is the safest option. If you're all right with cutting, you can do a 35 1250 one. With the 9-1, like I explained, that does sit flush. Now, when you do the 3.5-inch lift, you're definitely able to do a 10 wide, which will give you anywhere from a 0 offset to a -18. Those are your most standard sizes. That 0 offset is gonna let you be typically flush on some Toyota Tundras. You're sitting out a little bit, but that -18 in general is gonna sit you out about 2 inches of that vehicle. And so you're gonna be looking right here. Now that's why you gotta watch out with the width, because since you're sitting out, actually that helps in a lot of cases for larger tires and wheels. But whenever you're turning, that does definitely still differ with the width of where that tire is gonna end up hitting in the front, whether it surpasses that bumper or that fender liner, or you have to do a little bit of cutting. 6-inch lift, that's what you see on this guy. This is the thing that we do standard. It's a 6-inch lift. On different vehicles, you're gonna be able to fit different wheels and tires. Our typical setup, and the one that works the best we've noticed, we typically recommend for the most comfortable ride, you're gonna wanna do Ready Lift, Cognito, BDS. Rough Country is great as well. Rough Country is gonna be a little bit of a cheaper option. Whenever you do a 6-inch lift, since you're so high, you are gonna immediately feel a tiny bit of a change. Now, I have people come back and say, this vehicle rides better than I had it before, or this vehicle doesn't ride as bad as I thought, or this vehicle, you know, it's a little bit more bumpy because you can feel the road because you're higher. When you do it correctly, it should ride very well, and there shouldn't be a bad riding vehicle. You are gonna notice a complete change of the ride, in my opinion. It's not gonna go from good to bad. It goes from good to different. You're gonna notice a change in ride quality. You're gonna feel the road a little bit more. But other than that, they should, when you install them well, and we do here, they are gonna ride very well. Chevys, GMCs, honestly Fords and Rams as well. Our preferred fitment is the 22 by 12 with 35s. We've noticed that fits very, very well. It rides insanely comfortably. We do a tiny bit of trimming on our fender liner here, this guy that goes around your wheel well, as well as on the back. Doesn't really look like it's been touched, but it's trimmed a tiny bit of that fender liner. But other than that, you're sitting golden. Very easy to fit 35s on a 6-inch lift with a 1500. With anything else like a 2500, you're more than capable of fitting 37s. We even do 5-inch lifts on our 2500s and fit the 37, 1250, 22s with 22 by 12s. And that fits beautifully with 2500s. Fords and Rams, you could do a 37. With a 2212 on a Ford, I would not recommend it. With a 20 by 10, you could. It's gonna require a good amount of trimming. With Chevys and GMCs, I would just kind of let that be. You're not gonna, the amount of trimming that it's gonna take, most people would rather not do it. You're gonna probably end up doing a bumper chop and a few other things. Either way, 35s, that is our preferred method of fitment. And so 35, 1250, 22 on a 2212 or 22 by 10, whichever one, you're gonna be more than all right with that kit. Let's talk about what kit you should go with. For those that are daily drivers, I know myself, I personally drive like 60 miles here and back every single day. And so my daily driver, I chose to do a leveling kit. I wanted something that was very comfortable, but looked good with 33s. And I just have my stock wheels, or you can do different tires. That is a clean look. It looks very classy. If you would like something that is an actual lifted truck and you just want a little more versatility in what you can put on that truck, 3.5 is perfect. 3.5, a lot of times you can go anywhere from a 33, 34, up to a 35, depending on the truck you have. And it is very, very comfortable riding, but it is definitely something that, let's say the 3.5 is like the perfect trail ready lift. If you do like riding on trails, that gives you enough height clearance to fit over a lot of stuff, as well as still be comfortable on the road. That kit is gonna be a tad bit more expensive than your leveling kit, but you are more versatile in what you can do, the things you can do with the vehicle. For those that want a show-ready truck, but also rides great on the highway, a 6-inch lift is where you're gonna be wanted to be. A 6-inch lift, you ride down this on the road, these are all typically taller than me. I'm 6 foot and these, like this hood is just lower than I am. It looks very good. When you're riding down the road, you can tell this, it's a beast. Like it doesn't look like a regular truck. That makes you insanely versatile with what you can do. 35s all day long, 2212s, that gives you a very, very good looking poke on each side of the wheel. You don't need to have the experience of driving a lifted truck to drive one of the 6-inch lifts. A lot of times people are a little bit nervous at first. You get very used to it. If you have some experience driving lifted trucks up to a 8-10-inch lift, that stuff's gonna be perfect for shows and honestly, just being a head stopper in general. So that's what I would say the categories of what you're looking for is. If you're a go-getter and you just want to be risky and you've never done anything like this before, but you love the look, go for it. It's going to be more than worth it, trust me. If you're unsure of what size or combo or offset to fit on your truck, our team can help you out at KreitzCustoms.com. Go ahead to our build sheet and you'll see a bunch of little builds of 6-inch, 4-inch, and 3.5 and a leveling kit. Just go ahead and click one of them and send an inquiry to us. Definitely give us a call if you have any questions on what you can do, because there's no embarrassment towards this. Guys, this industry is, a lot of people are new to it, especially nowadays. Just it's blowing up. This stuff looks amazing. If you have any questions, please make sure to ask those questions before you get into it. Go to our website if you want to not, waste any time, and then just click that and we'll get it set up for you. Subscribe to Krietz Customs to win a free set of wheels and tires. If we hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, we'll be giving away a set just like this, a 35, 12, 50, 22 Fury Country Hunter on a 22x12 fuel wheel. If you want those, go ahead and subscribe to Krietz Customs, and we will see you when we give you those wheels away.